Hello guys, what is up? Well, I want to talk about two of my favorite Batman films that came out 89 and 92, and want to really say something about the Christian Bale fucking fanboys of Batman that thinks that those films are much better than this film and this film, which I absolutely think is fucking bullshit, because both of these films have a lot more action. There's a lot more going for these Batman movies, and overall, Michael Keaton as Batman and playing as Bruce Wayne is a lot better than Christian Bale, because he has a lot more calmer voice, and I buy him more of a badass than I buy Christian Bale playing Batman, because number one, the way he just talks so calmly and smoothly, and the way he plays that part, he does a great job with that. And especially in the first film, that it's not only him that makes the first movie so great. I gotta give a lot of credit to Jack Nicholson, because he's the one that makes this movie as fun as it is, as entertaining as it is, and it's a fantastic movie, and my favorite Batman movie ever made. And I think it's bullshit that people got bitch and complain Michael Keaton's not a good Batman, blah blah blah, and Christian Bale's so much better. If he's so much better, how come he gets his fucking ass kicked? How come he's a fucking pansy compared to Michael Keaton or Sylvester Stallone playing Rambo, or other parts like Cliffhanger or The Expendables? Why is Sylvester Stallone much more of a badass than Christian Bale? That's right, because he can handle his own battles himself, and he hardly gets his ass kicked. Just like Michael Keaton does in Batman. The thing is that I buy this Batman more than I buy Christian Bale's Batman. I really do. Because this was the first one I saw about in 1990 when it came out on the VHS, and it blew me away. I was like, and it goes at a pretty fast pace, an hour and 126 minutes, 2 hours and 6 minutes. That's all you need in a Batman film. You don't need this over fucking dramatic drama talking bullshit. It's not going to interest me if that happens in a movie. Why would I want to see that? See a movie that they just talk for 20 minutes, hardly any in-your-face action, kicking ass. I don't like that. That's my problem with the Christian Bale Batman movies. Too much talking, not enough action. I don't like that. I don't like him as Batman. I can't stand his voice as Bruce Wayne as well. He's fucking terrible at that. So, overall, the first Batman film is a lot better than Batman Begins, because he was never a fucking ninja to begin with. I don't even remember that at all, either in the comics or in this movie. Mainly, Batman just wants to get his revenge on the Joker for killing his parents. That's what mainly the whole entire film is about. And I like Tim Burton's direction, because he's actually a very smart, creative director with this movie. And he did a fantastic job. He's the same guy that directed Beetlejuice as well. And Beetlejuice, if you see Michael Keaton in that, you know that how crazy he is playing that part. But he does a great job with that as well, and especially how he's funny in that. And it cracked me up. That movie is pretty funny. So, and you got lots of ton of special features on this. The commentary with Tim Burton. On the set, Bob Kane, Legends of the Dark Knight, the history of Batman, Shadows of the Bat, the cinematic saga of the Dark Knight. There's 3 parts to that. Beyond Batman Gallery, lots of stuff. Visualizing Gotham, the production design of Batman, building the Batmobile, those wonderful toys, the props and gadgets of Batman, designing the bat suit from Jack to the Joker, something nocturnal Returns, the music, Batman. I'm not a big fan of Prince. I don't like his music in this movie, but I do like the music by Danny Elfman. He did a great job, and I think it's just a great score altogether. The heroes and villains profile galleries, Batman the complete Robin storyboard sequence, and theatrical trailer. Fuck, this is an awesome movie. I really want to say, for me, it's a 5 out of 5. Perfect movie all around, and I just really like how this version of Batman is a lot more darker and a lot more scarier in kind of a way, because I didn't really complain about Batman killing people, because in the comics he did kill people with a gun. Like, don't even ask me how many, because I don't even remember. But it's stupid that people bitch and complain, Batman kills people, you're not supposed to do that bullshit. Batman Returns, 1992. Not as good as the first movie, but it's a very good movie. I like it a lot. This is the one with Michael Keaton returns as Batman and kicks a lot of ass as well, and great action and set pieces. As I forgot to say, there's lots of great action in the first movie. The set pieces, everything, how Gotham looks, I really like, actually better in that first movie than I like in Batman Begins, because Gotham City looks so much better, and they did a better job designing it. So that's actually what I like about the original Gotham City, because it looks like, I'm trying to think, it looks more like a city than what it does in Batman Begins, is what I'm trying to say. Batman Returns, this is a very good movie, very fun sequel to the first one. Didn't make as much money, but still, I like it. I think it's a lot better than the last two other Batman films that came out, The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, which I've seen The Dark Knight, and it's fucking so slow and so boring that it put me to sleep. I'd rather watch these two Batman films back to back, because they're a lot better. Michael Keaton pulls it off a lot better than Christian Bale, and I like him a lot better than Christian Bale. A lot better of an actor too. But this is just overall a fantastic movie. I really enjoy it for what it is, and I didn't really complain about Michael Keaton coming back and reprising his role as Batman, and Tim Burton coming back and directing again. That was actually a very smart idea. Special features, commentary by the same director. The Bat, the Cat, and the Penguin making a featurette. Shadows of the Bat, the cinematic saga of the Dark Knight Part 4. Beyond Batman documentary gallery. Gotham City revisited. The production design of Batman Returns, slack, sexy, and sinister. The costumes of Batman Returns, making up the Penguin, assembling the Arctic Army, Bats, Mates, and Dark Knights. The visual effects of Batman inside the Elfman studio, the music of Batman Returns, something, and Banish's face-to-face music video, the heroes and villains profile galleries, and theatrical trailer. This is a very fun, very good movie. Moves at a fast pace, just like the first one, and just, I like what they actually did with this movie, because it was actually different from the first one, because Batman is kicking a lot more ass, and there's a lot more bad guys he's beating up, a lot more bad guys he's beating up this time than what he did in the first one. He did beat up quite a bit of people in the first one, but in the second one it was more bad guys, and he's badass, just handling his own really good. That's why Michael Keaton is more of a believable Batman than fucking Christian Bale is. And I want to talk about what else I like about this movie. I love the way that the Batmobile really looks, because the Batmobile, for myself, looks a lot better than what it does in Batman Begins and The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, because the way that the car looks, to me, that's the real Batmobile, not this fucking huge ass tank that don't even look like a Batmobile at all. But I really want to say right now that I really like the plot to this whole entire movie, and especially in that one scene where Batman is flying the Batwing and getting Joker's balloons, and Joker goes, "He stole my balloons!" and shoots Bob the Goon, and Batman is trying to shoot the Joker and he misses, because he's got it perfect right on target, but he misses that part, and Joker takes a big ass gun and shoots him from the sky, and I'm like, and, you know, they did a fantastic job with the first one, and Kim Basinger is great as well. I really like her, but I don't know. I think Michelle Pfeiffer, I actually buy her more as Batman's love interest than what I bought her in the first film. So, but the thing about these two Batman films that work so well was that they both have lots of amounts of action. Music is great. Michael Keaton is a lot of fun. He does a great job. He handles his own battles very well, and doesn't take shit from nobody, and hardly gets his ass kicked. Like in one scene in the first Batman film, I know he got a little bit beat up there, but it wasn't like totally like Christian Bale getting his ass kicked. Just Christian Bale cannot handle his own fighting battles at all, and I think that's actually fucking stupid, because I think somebody needs to reboot the Batman franchise and get somebody else a chance at playing Batman, maybe like Thomas Jane or Liam Neeson, because both of those guys, for myself, are a lot more badass than Christian Bale is, because Thomas Jane, the way he played the Punisher, was more believable than Christian Bale playing Batman. And the way Liam Neeson plays in that part in Taken, man, that guy is a badass you don't want to fuck with. And that's why I say that Liam Neeson would have been a much better choice as playing Batman, Batman Begins, and Bruce Wayne, because I used to like Batman Begins, but over the years I saw it, it just annoyed me more and more and more, because Christian Bale is a shitty actor in that part. I'm not saying other movies, I'm saying that Batman is the only character that I don't like of his. I do like him a lot, and like The Fighter, he does a great job. He's not Batman. No, he's playing a much more calmer type of guy. But I don't like, he sounds like he has 10 pack of cigarettes in his mouth saying, "Oh, Batman!" I like how Michael Keaton actually says it like this. When a guy goes, "Who are you?" Michael Keaton goes, "I'm Batman." That's all you needed. See, that for me, that's much more effective and a lot more badass than Christian Bale. Sound like he's got fucking 10 packs of cigarettes in his mouth. Hold on, guys. Yeah. So yeah, the whole thing also, Batman Returns, what I want to mention the plot too, Batman doesn't really know who the Penguin really is, and he finds out later on who he really is. And the Penguin's not really actually a bad guy. He just never was accepted into society and stuff like that. And Christopher Walken does a really good job playing the main bad guy in the whole entire movie, playing Shrek. And the way that they kill off Selena Kyle, make her come back as Catwoman, I think that was actually a very enjoyable moment in that whole entire movie. And the thing about that is she does a great job playing Catwoman, and I just really love the way she looked. It was very sexy and stuff like that, and she was hot as Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer, hands down, very hot as Catwoman, and especially the way she just plays it. She does a really good job. So, and I'm just so sick of people. They always have to bitch and complain. Batman killed people in the first two movies, and that's a bad thing, right? Well, how would you feel if somebody killed your parents? Wouldn't you want to take revenge on that person and do the same thing as Batman did? You probably would. So Batman had every right to kill the Joker in the first one, and he had every right to kill the Penguin in the second movie. But fucktard, dumbass, idiotic morons, Batman and Christian Bale fanboys, think that those movies with him in there are so much better than Batman and Batman Returns, and I think that's fucking bullshit. Because these films are a lot better, a lot more entertaining, and you get a lot more for your buck than what you're going to get in Batman Begins or Dark Knight or The Dark Knight Rises. I'm not going to buy the Christian Bale Batman trilogy because I don't like those movies to begin with, and I think they're highly fucking overrated. So I'm going to give Batman Returns a 4 out of 5. Not perfect, but almost there, but still a very good movie, and I still like it. So for myself, I hope they really do reboot the Batman franchise one day. Either have Thomas Jane playing Batman and Bruce Wayne, or Liam Neeson, or some other actor that could hold their own and do a much better job than what Christian Bale did in those Batman films. Because when you have an awesome action hero badass and they can handle their own battles, I buy them more than some guy who just talks tough but gets his ass handed to him. I can't buy that. I can't really say Batman Begins is a good movie. No. I hate that movie now. I hate The Dark Knight, and I really do not want to see The Dark Knight Rises, because I heard terrible things about that. It just disgusts me that people think Christian Bale is much better Batman than Michael Keaton without even knowing what the fuck they're talking about. It's just mainly bullshitting and just pissing people off, you know. Fuck Christopher Nolan Batman fanboys, and fuck Christian Bale Batman fanboys as well. If you like those type of movies, I'm not going to bash you for that. You know, it's not that people like these movies have their opinion about them. It's the fanboys that just attack other people because they might have a differences of opinions on all three of the Batman films with Christian Bale, whether they like them as much as the first two Batman films or don't like them as much as the first two Batman films. Just stating their opinion about that. And I get sick and tired of people getting attacked because of this. You know, it's not that it's a bad thing not to like those movies. But when you get fucktard dumbass fanboys attacking these type of people for no apparent reason whatsoever, just stating their honest opinion why they didn't think that the 3 Batman films with Christian Bale lived up to the height of the first 2 movies, then you're a fucking asshole. Nobody should receive death threats because of this shit. I mean, that's just going so overboard with it. You know, and I stated my honest opinion why I don't like the Christian Bale Batman films. And we all have the right to like something and really not like something, like I said before. And it just pisses me off that you can't be halfway or almost this way with the 3 Batman films with Christian Bale. No, it's got to be like you gotta worship it like a god or something. Like, it's a terrible thing if you hate those 3 movies of Christian Bale and get falsely attacked for no reason, because just the fanboys are probably just as bad as the Metallica fanboys, probably just as pathetic too, because it just don't make sense to me that you fanboys attack these type of people because they're stating their honest opinions about the 3 Christian Bale Batman movies that they either like or they don't like at all. It's fucking stupid. Let them have their own opinion and let them have their own piece of what they're going to say. Stop attacking these type of people. It gets old after a while when people get pissed off because they don't like the Christian Bale Batman movies. It's ridiculous. I've never seen any other movie that people review get attacked for other than the 3 Christian Bale Batman films. It's like you can't have half an opinion or almost an opinion like this. It's got to be, I gotta like this whole entire franchise, or I'm gonna get death threats by fucking psycho crazy people out there that need mental help just for stating their opinion. Grow up, people. Seriously. Shut up. Leave these type of people alone. Are they attacking you? Are they giving you death threats? Are they calling you out? No. They're just stating their honest opinion. That's how it should be. It shouldn't be, oh, you don't like the Christian Bale Batman films, so I'm going to make death threats and I'm going to curse you out, cuss you out. Fuck you, Christian Bale Batman and Nolan Batman fanboys, because you're just as bad as the Metallica fanboy fucktards as well. Later, guys. And remember, nobody has to like what other people like out there. You can like different stuff. Okay? It's not a bad thing not to like different stuff. But you don't attack these type of people because they may not agree with you on the Christian Bale Batman films, because that is going way, way too far. Later.